The supplement industry makes billions of dollars per year. Say we go to the supplement store and we look at the products that are on the shelves. What are we going to be seeing on the bottles? Most likely weight loss, muscle gain, or faster recovery. The truth is, a lot of these claims don't actually add up. So in this video, we're going to be diving in what the evidence actually says, because I actually did the research, and I will be breaking down what are the 3 supplements that actually have proven evidence behind it. So let's dive into this together. Out of every supplement marketed to gym goers, only 3 have consistently strong science behind them. 3. Everything else is either unproven, inconsistent, or in some cases, potentially harmful. Those 3 are creatine, protein, and caffeine. Let's break each one down, then we'll go through everything else. Creatine monohydrate is the most researched sports supplement ever made. In fact, there's over 140 studies. It works by helping your muscles produce energy faster during short, intense efforts like lifting heavy or sprinting. More energy available means more repetitions, more weight, and more muscles over time. 3 to 5 grams per day is all you need. Some people do a loading phase of 20 grams daily for a week to saturate faster, but it's not necessary. You'll notice some water retention early on, and that's normal. It's just water inside your muscle cells, it's not fat. It's worth mentioning 2 myths that have been circulated on the internet. Creatine does not cause hair loss, and it doesn't damage your kidneys if you're healthy. Hundreds of studies have confirmed this, and if you have existing kidney or liver issues, it's important to go see your doctor to make sure that you can take creatine or not. Protein is not actually a supplement. It's found in food. Research is clear on one number though. It's 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day is where muscle growth is maximized for most people. Beyond that, you're not really building muscles. You're just spending more money for nothing. One nuance that is worth mentioning. If you're a serious athlete in a caloric deficit or going through an intense training block, some sport nutrition guidelines suggest going up to around 2.2 grams per kilogram to protect the muscle mass. But for the average gym goer though, 1.6 is the number to aim for. You can hit that through food, be it fried chicken, fish, eggs, dairy, legumes, or others. Protein powder is also a convenience. It's not something that's going to change the overall picture. If you're mostly plant-based, the evidence shows that you get the same results as long as your daily intake is there and you eat a variety of sources. Caffeine actually works. It blocks the receptors in your brain that make you feel tired, reduces how hard a workout may feel, and improves strength and endurance. The research on this is consistent. A coffee 30 to 60 minutes before training gives you the same benefit as an expensive pre-workout. You're basically paying for packaging and flavoring when you buy these products. Now here's something that most people don't know. The 6-hour before bed rule is based on limited data and is likely not long enough. A 2023 review of 24 studies found that a regular cup of coffee needs at least 8.8 hours before bedtime to avoid cutting into your sleep. A typical pre-workout needs around 13 hours. What does that mean? If you sleep at 10 p.m., your last coffee should be around 1 p.m. Why does this matter specifically for lifters? Caffeine reduces deep sleep by about 11 minutes per night. What is deep sleep? It's basically when your body releases growth hormone to repair muscle tissue, basically undermining your recovery without knowing it. So the simple rule that I would give is no caffeine after lunch, even though we tend to do that. So let's talk about some trending stuff. There are 3 supplements that you're going to probably see everywhere right now, starting with ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is the most interesting newcomer because some studies show that it may help with strength, recovery, and stress hormones. But the research is still early and the studies are small. It's not in the same league as creatine yet. There's one safety point that is worth knowing though. There have been rare but documented cases of liver injury associated with ashwagandha use. So if you have any liver concerns or take medications, check with your doctor or healthcare professional before starting it. The second trending supplement is collagen. It's popular, but it's misunderstood. It's not great for building muscle because it doesn't have the right amino acid profile for that. Where it might actually help is joint comfort and connective tissue health. Just don't use it for your main protein source because it doesn't have all the amino acids. And the last one that's trending too is testosterone. It has huge hype online, but it has no reliable human studies on it yet. So it's not worth your money. So the next section is basically about supplements that don't work. We're going to start off with BCAAs, or branched chain amino acids. If you're already hitting your protein target, you're already getting your branched chain amino acids through your food. So adding more BCAAs on top of that does nothing extra. You're paying for something you already have. The second supplements that don't work are testosterone boosters. You may see them as tribulus or DHEA. They don't meaningfully raise testosterone in healthy people, and they don't build muscle. Some of them have real side effects worth knowing about too. Other supplements that don't work: glutamine, CLA, chromium. There's weak to no evidence for muscle growth or performance. So one thing that's worth understanding about the industry is that regulation varies by the country. In Canada, supplements go through Health Canada as natural health products, which require licensing and evidence of safety and efficacy for their claimed use. That is more rigorous than what we see in the United States system, where the bar is much lower and label accuracy is not legally guaranteed. That said, the natural health product licensing in Canada is not at the same standard as the pharmaceutical approval, but don't assume that a licensed product has been tested the same way as a medication has. If you're buying products made or imported from less regulated markets, be aware of what you're actually getting. Everyone needs to be careful, but a few groups need to pay extra attention. Young adults between 20 to 34 years old are actually the largest group ending up in the ER, emergency room, for supplements, mostly from weight loss pills and pre-workouts, causing heart palpitations and chest pain. People with kidney disease too. The creatine and high-dose vitamin C can carry risk for these individuals. People with liver problems too. Bodybuilding supplements and herbal products are now responsible for roughly 1 in 5 cases of drug-induced liver injury in the United States. Green tea extract is a common culprit that most people would not even expect. Blood thinners like warfarin, common supplements including ginkgo, St. John's wort, and green tea, as I said earlier, can increase your bleeding risk by interfering with how your medication works. This is not meant to scare you, it's just information that's worth having. Here's exactly what my routine looks like. I'm in pharmacy school. I've been lifting for more than a decade actually. I have also a personal training certification. As you can see, I prefer reading the literature, the science, over listening to some random person on the internet. So in terms of supplementation, I take 5 grams of creatine daily and also try to aim for 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. And since I eat a plant-based diet, I like to get my protein through plants and also through protein powder to complement it in my diet. Otherwise, I would not even bother with it. When it comes to my caffeine, it comes from yerba mate instead of pre-workout or coffee. For me, I feel it's better. It has a similar effect. I try to get 7 to 7.5 hours of sleep every night. It's not negotiable because no supplement actually replaces what happens during your deep sleep. If you have any medical conditions or take medications, talk to your licensed healthcare professional before adding any supplement to your routine, because this general evidence that I'm sharing with you is a starting point. It's not a personal prescription. So if you found value in this video, I would really appreciate it if you give a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Thank you very much.